Hey, welcome back. You can turn stuff off. Did you know that? Like, why would you ever do that? I can just turn everything off. Like, oh, I don't want the high jump boots. Why would I do that? Okay, what happens if I do that? I'm still jumping. I don't know. But yeah, I don't have the ice beam or anything. Why would I want to do that? Maybe it's just kind of cool. You could see, oop, 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 oop. I just noticed I got a new pimple. Every day. New pimples every day. I don't think you can see it that much. I notice, like, when I get pimples around this area, because, like, I know you can see it. If I get one here, it's like, well, I could hide it a little bit. But what's green again? I was going to talk about something super happy today. How I think there's no meaning to life. I finished my group therapy thing. I don't know if I mentioned that. That was good. I'm glad I did it. And I want to do it more, but it's expensive. It's not covered by the insurance. It was $300. I'll tell you, for 6 weeks. So like, if I do, it's like paying to have friends to talk to or something. I just feel kind of lame about it. I need a super bomb. I didn't mind doing it once, because it's like, okay, one time, it's the first time I ever did it, let's see what it's like, $300, that's fine. I've got my HSA card. But I couldn't do it like I do therapy every week, because $50 every week, what's that? God, it's like $3,000 or something? Oh no, where do I go? Uh-oh. This might be a walkthrough day. I don't have the power bomb. Oh, is it telling me to go up there? That would be interesting. You get here and you're like, where do I go? And you're like, oh, look at all that stuff. Why not I go over there? That's pretty smart, if that's what they're doing. It's pretty genius. That's why this game is so much better than regular Metroid, because in regular Metroid, they're just like, figure out where to go. We're not designing this thing to be coherent at all. You're gonna get lost forever. So I don't think I'll ever play that game here, but yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to go back. Oh, can I go back? We have to go back. Wait, oh, what? Where do I go? Okay. I've never been down here. Well, at least I can get this little secret. It's kind of random how they decide which areas are on the map and which aren't, right? I've always been confused by that. Like, why was that corridor not on the map? Is there a rhyme or reason to it? Oh, what's this? The power bomb! Cool. Ah. Let me go. No, you did it. You know you did it. Give me up. Okay. Okay. Meaning of life. But, well, I was talking about the group therapy thing because we talked about this. And I'm like, I mentioned this once for some reason. And I'm like, I can't find meaning in anything and nothing means anything. Why am I supposed to get out of the bed in the morning or whatever? And she said something like, well, isn't it, can't you view it like it's exciting, like you're searching for meaning? Can't that be a fun pursuit? And my answer was, well, I keep searching for meaning, but the problem I have is, like, I kind of already know the answer. is that there is no meaning. I want to talk to her more about this. I think if I didn't have the job interview, I would have talked to her about this week. Like, I want to just ask her, like, what do I want to spend, like, a full session talking about this. Like, meaning of life. What is it? Do you know? Like, why do you get out of bed in the morning? What are you doing it all for? What's your answer if you're watching? Why do you get up and do anything? I think most people's answer would be their family, right? Like, I like my family and I want to protect them and help them. And maybe part of the problem for me is, like, I'm the youngest in my family, so, like, everybody kind of, I don't have anybody to protect. Like, everybody's kind of protective of me, maybe. Like, my parents and my brothers, I don't really have to, they're fine. They're fine without me. They'll be fine. They were fine before I was born, right? They don't need me. I need them. I need them. I really need them. Without my parents, I said this before, but, like, I wouldn't be here. I'd have no reason to be here. If my parents, like, died in a car crash, like, 5 years ago or something, I would have checked out. I'm not supposed to say that, but whatever. Nobody would have cared. I guess my Nana, she would have been sad. But sometimes they don't tell my Nana stuff because she's so old. They're like, well, what if we tell her and she dies because she's so sad? I think they did that with my uncle. They must have told her by now, but he died like 2 or 3 years ago. And they didn't tell her for a while because they're like, well, she's 97. If we tell her son died, is she gonna die? That's kind of an interesting question. Like, what if he just never... I mean, he doesn't really visit very often, so what if you're just like, yeah, he's fine, but, like, he's still kind of sick, but I'm sure we'll see him. Well, he didn't show up for Christmas this year. He's still kind of a little bit sick, but he's fine. Can I talk to him? Oh, okay. Oh, he's in the shower right now. Let's see, Uncle V. Uncle V, do you want to say something to Nana? Oh, I'll talk to you later. Oh, he's busy. Can't talk right now. Sorry, bye. So that was kind of the preface to this whole episode. I have 13 minutes left? That can't be right. I have more than when I started. No, it's 4 minutes. I have 4 minutes left. My nose is itchy. Whoa. I'm not picking it. That's why I do this. When I scratch it. Because, like, if I scratch it, I'm like this. It looks like you're picking it. But I don't like doing this either, because it's like, what are you doing? You snorting cocaine or something? I just got distracted because those are 2 Seinfeld references that I just made. The cocaine thing and the pig thing. I think those are separate episodes too. There's no meaning to life. I think I have to, if I'm gonna be happy with my life, like, I've got to accept that. I've heard people talk about that before. For some reason, I'm remembering, like, Patton Oswalt was like, had a stand-up thing where he was like, his wife was like, yeah, everything's kind of random, but still, but what? Maybe I should watch that, because I'm like, but what? If nothing matters, why do anything? I don't want to cause pain. Well, that's an interesting thing to start with. I don't want to cause people pain. Well, why? If nothing matters, then why don't you care about, why do you care about causing people pain? Nothing matters, right? So why don't you do whatever you want, and if it hurts people, who cares? Because they'll be dead soon anyway. Did I open a door? No. So if I can accept the premise that hurting people is bad, then wouldn't I also have to accept the, I'm trying to think of the smart person word for, the opposite. There's a math term that's, the opposite of one thing, but it's, a smart person's way to say opposite, and I don't remember, because I want to seem smart, but I don't remember it. If I can accept that hurting people is bad, then I should be able to accept that helping people is good. Okay, I accept that, but still, it's just let other people help other people. Other people can do it, and this is a dumb thing to say that I'm about to say, but it has no relevance. We're here. We're stuck here. Okay? You have to accept that. We're here. I killed 3 bosses already? Oh no, I only killed 1. I thought yeah. I'm not as far as I thought I was. But I got so many upgrades. We're here. We're stuck here. I think, well, why did God put us here? It's all kind of stupid, right? Maybe. Okay, accept that. God's stupid. Okay, now let's move on. You're here. And helping people is good. You can logically talk your way into it. I've never hurt anybody. That's something that I might have a problem with. But I talked about this last week. What if I hit someone with my car and they die? Then I might think, well, what am I doing? I'm just killing people? I shouldn't be here. I should just die, because, what's the point if I'm just here to kill people? So, I want to get through this note. I can create meaning through religion or family, but by creating it, it feels meaningless. If you have a family or religion, you have real meaning, but to go from meaningless to meaning still means the meaning isn't real. It's late. This makes no sense. That's a different tangent than kind of what I was trying to do a couple seconds ago. The people who have meaning in their life, it's real. It's real to them, and it's real. It's not just real to them. It is real. To help your family, it's real meaning. And it's a good thing to have meaning up for. But I'm in the position where I'm creating a family. It's searching for meaning. That feels meaningless. I can force my way into a situation where I can manufacture meaning from okay, I get married and I have a kid and I have to protect them and help them. That's meaning. And that's real meaning. But why would I put myself in that situation? I guess because I have no other choice. I'm here, it's either kill yourself or find meaning. Or move back in with your parents and just eat and die. And not go to work and just be a slob. Those are my options. So I guess pick the family one. It's all just chemicals releasing in your brain. That part makes me kind of bummed. what does it mean? I don't know. Like you can release the chemicals by taking drugs. The meaning is helping people. That's what I've learned today. It's good to help people. That's the good thing in life. That's the good thing, to help people, because it's bad to hurt people. The good thing in life is to help people. And I'm a person, so, helping myself, I could do that once in a while. But for reals, that's the meaning of life, is to help people. Maybe a Christian. Maybe if I was a good Christian, I'd be like, oh, tell people about Jesus. But why would I tell people about Jesus? To help them and to get them to help other people, right? So that's the meaning of life, but it's still kind of meaningless for me. Like, well, why do... I don't know. It's hard to express why. That's still not enough for me. I think if I look at it like I talked about, like, those are my options. Either, well, you kill yourself, or you say, well, life has no meaning ever, and I don't want to kill myself, so I'll just go move in with my parents, and I'll just do what I like, which is watch TV and play video games, and then I'll die. Or I create meaning. And the only way I know how to create meaning is to have a family and help them grow and be happy and protect them. Those are my options. Because I can't really get meaning from helping my family, because they don't need my help. That's the thing. Like, if you have a kid, he needs your help. But you've created the problem. Like, you've created the kid to help. You've created the relationship with the girl to help. But, like, she could get married to somebody else and be just as fine. Why do I have to insert myself into that situation? Did that make sense? Okay. See you tomorrow. That wasn't too depressing, was it? Bye.